Shalom. Let's start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers teaching the truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect and the 1/3. Today's lesson is going to be based off of this article. Alright, and it says Doomsday clock poised at 100 seconds to midnight. Scientists cite nuclear arms race. It says scientists cite nuclear arms race and online lying as threats. Alright, now we know that this is nothing but prophecy fulfilling itself. Okay, they're talking about nuclear arms race. Why is there going to be a nuclear arms race? Alright, because of that great war, man, that final war to end all wars. World War III. You know what I mean? It says, the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, Doomsday Clock, a construct representing the threats to humanity from the nuclear to the natural, remains in the red at 100 seconds to midnight for 2021. Its proprietors have warned. Says the scientists released their annual forecast on Wednesday, highlighting a resurgent nuclear arms race, climate change, and online misinformation about the COVID-19 epidemic. There's 3 existential threats humanity must face down if the species is to survive. You know? And that's that's proud talk right there, because they're thinking that they'll be able to, they have their own plans, you know what I mean? They're thinking that life will continue on, all right, without not considering the Most High's plans, man. Not knowing that this is actually the plan of the Most High, you know what I mean? The Most High wants this war to take place, man. You know, they think that, the Most High never wanted the plague, or they don't consider that the Most High is the one that's sending the plague. You know what I mean? But let's get some scriptures, man. It says, Exodus 15:3, the Lord Yahweh is a man of war. The Lord is his name, man. Alright, the Most High is the man of war. And he's about this. You know, as much as people don't want to ever think about war and chaos, the Most High is ready for this, man. He's been gathering nations, stirring up nations to go toe to toe, man. And fight. You know, that brings me to Joel. You know? So let me just... I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna jump down. It's Joel 3:1. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people, for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. You know, I'm going into that war, man. And this is the reason why the Most High is making war. So when you see all these chaos, really what you need to be considering, all this pandemic, all right, which is considered a plague, a pestilence, all right, all these plagues and pestilences and wars and rumors of wars, all right, are for the sake of Israel, man. And who's Israel? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right? So that's what's really the reason why all these things are taking place. You know what I mean? It's not because it's so random. It's because the Most High is showing us a sign, man. You know? Not only the seers are able to see that, man. And the seers are going to let you know what's going on. But we're the seers, all right? And on the right-hand side, man. Because the Most High wants us to see, man. He woke our eyes up to this. It says, verse 9, I jumped down to verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak, Salakia. It says, let the weak say I'm strong. Assemble yourselves, and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Let the heathen be weakened, and come unto the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Verse 13, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision. All right, many people, man. Thousands upon thousands, maybe millions are going to die in that area, man. Just based off of that. Talking about the wickedness overflowing, that's how much wicked people are going to be there. All the fat, the flesh, the blood, you know? Even in, it says that the blood is going to be at the horse's bridle, man. And, you know, a horse overall is like, it could be about 8, 9, 10 feet, man. So it's going to be high, you know? And that's a lot. You got to think about that. If you're alive, man, you're drowning in that blood. That's fucked. You know, you got to actually think of that shit. You know? Yeah, this is what I wanted to get. It's Isaiah 34. Yeah, it's a precept, good one. Isaiah 34:1. Come ye near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth and all that there is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. All right. You know, they said that the clock is ticking. And you're right on that, man. Your time is, this end of this rulership is near, man. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. All right. The slain also shall be cast out, and their sting come up out of their carcass, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, man. And when you talk about the heavens being rolled together as a scroll, all right, that's a mushroom cloud, man. All right, what's capable of creating a mushroom cloud? A nuclear missile, man. All right. And when you think of it, man, everything is gonna have to get let go through the spirit. Like, you know, missiles from World War One are gonna have to let go. You know, even though Esau has the most technologically advanced missiles, man. Through the spirit, I feel like all the missiles are gonna have to be launched, man, are gonna be used in this World War III. Everything. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, man, there's gonna be no war anymore, man. In the kingdom, man. In the kingdom of heaven, there's not gonna be any war, man. So it has to go. This World War III has to go out with a bang. America has to be judged. The whole world needs to be judged, to be honest, so they know not to not to ever get to like that again. But these people are still proud, man. So they're still gonna be stubborn and not wanting to denounce their idols and gods. When Yahushua returns, man, they're still gonna be trying to spit on Yahushua, the Lord. They're not gonna be down with this. People gonna be screaming, acting like a goat, like screaming and wailing like a goat, man. So we have to beat the shit out of these nations in the kingdom, man. Even after the war. It says, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord, Yahweh, is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Baza, and the great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And that's among all the Edomite, wherever Esau dwells, man. Mainly being in Babylon, which is America. And with that, I'll finish up on there. I hope you're edified. Shalom.